What's up guys, No Life here. Today I wanted to make a quick video discussing something that has happened to Full Bullet at the start of this season, but not a lot of people have been talking about it, and I only noticed just recently myself because of how small it is. But Full Bullet was actually shadow nerfed. Now, I'll tell you what the nerf is now. Basically, each of these rock segments, you could put like one up, and you can hide behind it and stuff, and it gets bigger with levels. You used to be able to have 5 of these up. I'll see if I can't put a clip on screen now. I'll probably have to go back to like one of my really older videos, but even in like last season, you could put up 5 walls. But now, he's maxed at only 3. If he places another, that one breaks. It breaks the oldest one if he goes past 3. It used to be 5 that he could put out. You can see this is the case for even level 4 Gamma 2. If you place one down and place another, it breaks the right piece, it looks like. I'm not sure if that's every time. Yeah, it's every time. So it always breaks the right side piece of the wall. And with Gamma 9, you put down one, and then you put down another, and the first one entirely breaks. I can honestly see this being an argument for Gamma 8 now, for team plays and stuff. If his walls were better, I'd honestly say Gamma 8, because then you can put up 2 walls and have one wall piece later for like your team to play around or for you to play around later. So if his walls are better, they blocked like AoEs and stuff, I would honestly say Gamma 8 is the play. Which is kind of terrible in my opinion, but you know, it's how the game works. But because his walls are so bad, I'd still say just go for Gamma 9. Yeah, I mean the extra hitbox and damage on it, you know, just honestly go for it. This actually affects one of his combos too. Okay, let me turn on GP Auto. Yeah, so basically, before this season, in order to do Gamma Beta, you had to be like right next to him like this and use the extended hitbox to do it. You didn't have to do it this way, but it was much more consistent if you did it this way. Now, you can do it a different way. They got stuck in the wall for that one. I'll see if I can't get a clip where they're not stuck in the wall. I guess I can't. I don't know. That is still semi-reliable though, because getting stuck in the wall isn't like that hard. Yeah, the hitbox there makes it like melee range Gamma terrible. Like it just doesn't work. Yeah. So it actually changes how you do the combo. As before, you used to do Gamma, and then have to use the fact that they were behind you in order to hit them with the beta. But now, because you're going up, and then when you use the second Gamma up here, it destroys the first one entirely. And I think if you do this with a sprint jump, it like shoots you downwards. I'll have to... Yeah, it shoots you downwards through your own Gamma, which changes how you do the combo. Because like it shoots up, basically you're not going as high as you were when you did the combo before, and that was one of the big things that made the combo weird and sometimes like not true. Like sometimes they'd be able to tech it, but now because the Gamma sends you downwards before the jump, you are closer to them when you input the beta, and so you don't have to go as far forward for the beta, and you can do the whole combo much differently now. Sometimes you even go like too far forward now, which is something that almost never happened with the previous thing. Yeah, I do think this makes the combo much different and less reliable, but on the same token, this is still, like, you can still do it. And it's only possible with this new variation because of the shadow nerf. As before, when you would go up here and use your jump Gamma, you wouldn't get shot downwards like that because the Gamma rock would still be there in the middle. But now, because the shadow nerf, the whole gamma breaks, so you're closer to the ground when you do your jump, and then when you jump up in the air, because you gain less height, you're closer to the opponent. Anyway, that's all they did was full bullet. Like, they shadow nerfed the heck out of his gamma for some reason, which is probably the last one I'd hit. But yeah, even like, I think it's always been 5 until recently. I guess they changed it because they wanted it to feel more smooth, as admittedly using a big rock like this and then another one like this and seeing one piece of the big rock break wasn't very smooth. But now that just happens with game 4 through 8. Now it just makes this look weird. And for the record, you could still do gamma beta. You just have to like do your sprint jump to the right when you do it. You see, right there? Because I was so close to them from getting shot down, I didn't have to go as far forward, and it worked a lot better. It actually changes like the range when you could do it. Like you can do it like when you're closer like this. And before you had to be basically like sitting like right next to them. So it does change a lot about the combo, and it begs the question whether or not this was actually a shadow nerf or a buff. I think for general play it's a nerf. Having less rocks out, it hardly matters, but it still is like a general nerf. The hitbox thing was huge though. The hitbox nerf was huge. But this shadow nerf right here, I honestly can't say if it was a buff or a nerf. If he kept the old hitbox, it would have 100% been a nerf, because it would have changed like how you did the combo a lot, and you could do the combo already semi-reliably. But because they reverted Gamma's hitbox, I think there's an argument for it being a buff. I think a lot of PC players are going to disagree with that, so let me know what your thoughts on the comments below. A lot of PC players just play like this, and it's like, that's understandable. And if you're just doing that, having your Gamma break like this is not a good thing. But specifically for that combo, I do think it's more beneficial to be able to do that specific combo than it is for the wall to still be partially up. It's weird though. I don't know why they would change this. I feel like if they were going to change one thing about full bullet, it's this alpha. I'm sick of everybody complaining about it, and the alpha is definitely like the biggest problem in his kit. Even though I personally still think that would be like a bigger problem. You know, he can kind of like one-shot the whole cast. But anyway, I'm rambling on. They shadow nerfed his Gamma. You can now have less rocks out at a time. But it also kind of works out in his favor in an extent. It's a very small change, and not many people noticed it. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's changed again next season. I would honestly love to see the Gamma hitbox return, or just even being able to have 5 Gammas, like, or 5 rocks out. I personally think it should be 6. I don't see a problem with 6 rocks out at a time, but you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll have another video coming out soon, hopefully tomorrow, that talks about the leaks we've gotten so far. Many of you probably have already seen the leaks a little bit, but you know, it's pretty hype. It's pretty hype. We got some good leaks. You know, I might wait until scans come out for that one to make that video. But yeah, I mean, we have some info already. A lot of y'all probably already seen it from Charismatic Demons video. And yeah, I'll be covering that in a future video. I think it's hype. I think it's massively hype for that game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and peace.